Imagine a world so cold, so distant, that even sunlight takes over 5 hours just to reach it. A world where the sky is pitch black at noon, where mountains are made of ice, and where entire oceans may be hiding beneath the surface. This is Pluto, once called the ninth planet. Now demoted, forgotten, almost erased from our solar system. But what scientists discovered there changed everything, because Pluto isn't dead. It's active. It's evolving, and it might be hiding secrets we still don't understand. Scene 2. Discovery of Pluto. Back in 1930, a young astronomer named Clyde Tombaugh made a discovery that shook the world. After months of scanning the night sky, he found a tiny moving object far beyond Neptune. It was named Pluto. For decades, it was proudly called the ninth planet of our solar system. But even then, something didn't quite add up. Pluto was small, much smaller than scientists expected, and as technology improved, the mystery only grew deeper. Scene 3. The demoted. In 2006, everything changed. The International Astronomical Union made a controversial decision. Pluto was no longer a planet. It was reclassified as a dwarf planet. Why? Because Pluto didn't meet all the criteria. It hadn't cleared its orbit, meaning it shares space with other objects in the Kuiper Belt. Overnight, Pluto lost its status. The world reacted with outrage. People felt like something had been taken away. But the truth is, this decision only made Pluto more interesting. Scene 4. Of Frozen. Distant WORL is unbelievably far away. It orbits the Sun at an average distance of nearly 6 billion kilometers. Temperatures drop to around minus 230 degrees Celsius. That's cold enough to freeze nitrogen gas into solid ice. Yes, on Pluto, even the air can freeze. Its surface is covered in vast plains of frozen nitrogen, towering mountains made of water ice, and strange reddish terrain caused by complex chemicals. But the most shocking discovery came in 2015. Scene 5. New Horizons. In 2006, the same year Pluto was demoted, NASA launched a mission called New Horizons. It took nearly 10 years to reach Pluto, and what it found stunned scientists. Instead of a dead frozen rock, Pluto was alive. Not with life, but with activity. There were glaciers slowly flowing across the surface. There were mountains as tall as the Rockies, and there were no impact craters in some regions, meaning the surface was young and constantly changing. This wasn't supposed to happen. A world this small should be geologically dead, but Pluto refused to follow the rules. Scene 6. The heart of Pluto. One of the most iconic discoveries was Pluto's heart, a massive bright region shaped like a heart, officially named Tombaugh Regio. This isn't just a visual feature. It's a giant glacier made of frozen nitrogen and carbon monoxide, and it's slowly moving like a beating heart. Scientists believe this region may be driving Pluto's internal activity. Even more fascinating, it may be connected to something hidden deep below. Scene 7. Hidden ocean? Beneath Pluto's icy crust, there may be a liquid ocean. Yes, an ocean on one of the coldest worlds in the solar system. Despite its distance from the Sun, Pluto might have enough internal heat to keep water in liquid form. This raises an incredible question. Could Pluto support some form of life? Right now, we don't know. But the possibility alone changes everything. Because if an ocean can exist here, it could exist almost anywhere. Scene 8. A strange atmosphere. Pluto also has an atmosphere, but it's unlike anything on Earth. It's extremely thin and made mostly of nitrogen. As Pluto moves away from the Sun, this atmosphere freezes and falls to the surface like snow. Then, as it gets closer again, it rises back into the sky. A planet where the atmosphere literally collapses. and rebuilds itself, and when sunlight passes through it, it creates a glowing blue haze around the entire world. A beautiful but eerie sight. Scene 9. Charon. Its dark Pamela on Pluto doesn't travel alone. It has a massive moon called Charon. Charon is so large compared to Pluto that they actually orbit each other like a binary system. In fact, they are tidally locked, always showing the same face to each other. From Pluto's surface, Charon would appear enormous in the sky, frozen, silent, watching. Together, they form one of the most unique systems in the solar system. Scene 10. Why Pluto still matters. Pluto may not be classified as a planet anymore, but it's far from unimportant. In fact, it may hold the key to understanding the outer solar system. Pluto is part of the Kuiper Belt, a vast region filled with ancient objects left over from the formation of the solar system. Studying Pluto helps scientists understand how planets form, how atmospheres evolve, and how life might exist in extreme environments. In many ways, Pluto is more valuable now than it ever was as a planet. Scene 11. Final MSSH. Pluto was once dismissed, downgraded, almost forgotten, but the deeper we look, the more it surprises us. A frozen world that isn't truly frozen, a distant object that feels strangely alive, and maybe that's the real lesson. Sometimes the things we overlook turn out to be the most extraordinary. Pluto may be small, but its story is massive. And who knows what else is waiting in the darkness beyond. Subscribe for more mysteries of space, because the universe is full of secrets we're only beginning to uncover.